With Beef winning big at the 2024 Globe and Globes, you might be wondering, will there be a season 2? Here's what we know so far based on this article. So, Beef, which Netflix released in partnership with A24 Studios, follows Ali Wong's Amy Lau and Stephen Yeun's Danny Cho as they get caught up in a road rage feud, causing their lives and relationship to unravel. Alongside Wong and Yuen as the lead characters, the 10-episode series stars Joseph Flee, Young Mazino, David Cho, Paddy Yatsutake, Maria Bello, and Ashley Park. The Netflix show won big at this year's Golden Globe Awards, earning the accolade for Best Television Limited Series, Anthology Series, and Motion Picture Made for TV, while lead stars Wong and Yuen each took home respective awards for Best Performance by an Actress and Actor in a Limited Series. So it begs the question, will there be a season 2? And before we continue on with this season, with this article announced, I watched season 1 and I was very, very impressed with what they showed. It was a very good drama. Very good drama. There's a lot of comedy moments. I definitely love Yeun's performance in it. Actually, both actors and actresses were great. Really like the show. Highly recommend it if that kind of thing. So, will there be a season 2? Season 2 has not been announced by Netflix, but creator Lee Sun-jin certainly has some big ideas if the show were to return. Speaking to Deadline in the recent Globes, Jin said, "We always pitch the season to buyers as an anthology series." That's disappointing, actually. I would like to see their stories continue, but obviously if that's the resolution, then okay, and if there's no more stories, that's, it is what it is. There was always going to be new characters. Whether it stays limited or turns into an anthology, we will continue existing. It's really up to Netflix, but whatever they decide, I'm definitely ready. Okay, so if Netflix says yes, but only if those two are still in it, that would be pretty cool. I mean, if they go through the route where it's like American Horror Story, where they reuse actors but in different stories and different universes, that's also fine, because these guys did an excellent job. I don't like how certain shows like Black Mirror, the Cabinet series ones, where they have good stories, but then each episode they take you out of the momentum, because each story is just like watching a new movie, like watching another 20 or 40-minute movie. So it's like, do you really want to continue? Do you really need to watch the next one? Not really. So it's really easy to drift away. And that's why I feel like this, if it's another actor, another everything, do you really need to watch it? Anyway, that's just my quick little rant there. I'm not with anthologies anymore, especially when they use different characters, different actors, and so on. So, prior to this, Jin told Hollywood Reporter, "I love to make more. We initially pitched the show as an anthology series where each season is a new beef with new characters." I mean, I get what they're going for there. Makes sense. "At the time, I really loved Danny and Amy and George and Paul that were created. So I'm really open to it all. Most importantly, I really want to keep working with this crew that I've fallen in love with. But it's hard for me to say which direction we'll go without a writer's room and any sort of momentum. So I'm really hoping the AMPTP comes to its senses. Although the finale wrapped the story up in a nice little bow," Jin told Rolling Stone, "I wanted it to have a conclusive feel just in case. But there's a lot of ideas on my end to keep the story going." That's what we want to hear. Well, that's what I want to hear. I think should we be blessed with season 2, there's a lot of way Danny and Amy to continue. I have one really big general idea that I can't really say yet, but I have 3 seasons mapped out in my head currently. That is big. I mean, if that's your vision, go for it. Netflix cannot turn that idea down. With the success of season 1 as it is, why change it? Why would Netflix turn around and be like, "Hey, good season 1. Now change all the actors and do a different story." Go with what works. I mean, if you have an idea mapped out for 3 seasons, go for it. If you can't turn around and be like, "Oh, I don't know what to do," I just did Squid Game. I was hoping for one season only. Wasn't expecting season 2. Then, you know, then that's different. But this guy has something mapped out in his head. Go for it. He also told Ellie, cards are on the table. We did pitch the show as a limited anthology, so there is sort of a close-endedness to the story of Danny and Amy. But if given the opportunity, of course, I'd love to explore them further, because Danny and Amy, I love those characters, but yeah, by design though, this is a close-ended narrative. Though Netflix has been known to be a little unpredictable with its renewal schedule, generally it will wait at least a month in order to take stock of those crucial first 28 days. Ultimately, it'll come down to stats. How long did it stay in the top 10 chart? And do viewing figures and revenue outweigh the cost of production? These are all questions Netflix will be able to answer. Once it does, we'll be sure to keep this post updated. So, it's been well over 28 days and a month. What's going... Wait, this is not an old story. Let's continue. What's certain is that Beef has gone down a treat with critics, with Entertainment going as far as saying it's the best original show on Netflix in years. Elsewhere, Inverse wrote, Beef has all the teeth of today's most withering social satires, and more perspective and wit than most Eat the Rich thrillers. However, the show has been mirrored in controversy due to allegations against the cast member David Cho, which you can read more about here. Whether or not this has impacted renewal is yet to be seen. And I always say this, when it comes to art, we can separate the art from the artist. You don't have to make sure that everyone's super clean to better perform the role. When it comes to music, when it comes to movies, all these kind of things. Beef Season 1 is available to next stream, so I'm sure this is not an old article. This is new. This is published yesterday. Today even, for American times. So yeah, that should have all the stats now. I wanted a more concrete conclusion. Well, I wanted a more concrete response from Netflix. It's been well over a couple of months. So great, you know, Netflix should be able to greenlit like this by now. So I'm not sure about this article. Didn't really give us much, but it given us an insight on the producers and creators of the show. So that's really good there, knowing that they have 3 seasons of worth of content. What are your thoughts? Did you like season 1? Did you like the actors, actress, whatever? I really liked it. Big fan. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.